to fall? Because it's fall.
Well, tonight it's fall.
My first pumpkin beer of the
Ooh,
season.
exciting.
It is exciting. I've been asking Nick to make me pumpkin ale for months now.
He made it last year. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Is he going to make it again?
But he fights the beers that he doesn't like. He's like, oh. But he said he has one more beer and then he's going to make it for me.
Cool.
So,
all right. It's that time of year. Tonight is fall. So it's episode 18.
yes, it is the...
Introduce us.
Oh! I'm Liz from Arrow Acres in Wall, New Jersey, and this is my sister Leanne.
Hello. Peanut Gallery's over there.
Behind the scenes.
And apparently, people want to see her.
No,
so,
you can't
we
flip
can't
and flip
turn.
back.
Come here. Come
Come on.
on. She
Wait.
got her hair done today, so she's fancy.
You have the back.
Say hello.
I like the back of my hair better.
Oh, turn around. You're like the guy on that show. Say
Wilson?
hello. Wilson. So
On Timmy Toolman Taylor.
there she is. She's
Home-
Wilson.
Was it Home
Improvement. Oh, that was a cute show.
Nick just did it the other.
So it's Peanut Gallery. Yeah, you had comments in the
There
on
goes. Oh,
podcast.
there goes Grandpa and the little boys.
They want to see the Peanut Gallery more, not just hear them. So there she is. She's here. All right. Okay, so yeah, episode 18. Cheers to fall. It's fall tonight. So when you watch this, it'll officially be fall, which means all the fall things. And today feels like fall. Yay!
Sit.
And we're getting ready for
Sit. No.
fall
Sorry, I have the
stuff
dog
here
too. So
on the farm.
lay down, Finn. He's not laying down. He almost got hit by a bus yesterday.
Right in front of us.
It's not funny.
Right in front of us.
That's not funny.
It's not funny, but if you'd seen him waddling down New Bedford Road, it was funny.
Poor dog.
Bad boy. He got out the back door, back gate, while we were waiting for the bus across the street, and he knows we were across the street, so he was just trying to get there. He has a torn ACL, so we kind of waddle, and he's a little fat. So he waddles. Oh well.
I'm glad
anyway,
he's okay. All right, so we've been very busy.
I think we should do this first.
Yeah, I think so too.
So we have been really busy around the farm because next weekend, September 29th and 30th, 2018 is National Alpaca Farm Days. So that's when we open back up for the season. So it's a big event here at the farm. We open up to the public. We do lots of demos. You're outside knitting usually. We have spinning wheels and our looms. Our store is open again. We do free tours all around the farm.
Yep, and we have the alpacas in a pen nice and close up so you can see them. And if you are, I would say elderly or have like walkers and things, we make it very, so you don't have to walk all the way around the farm. You can get right up to everything, which is really nice if you have trouble walking or handicapped. And we put you in the shade if you need to be in the shade.
Yeah, we have
It's hot,
tents and lots of chairs set up so you can sit and rest.
Yeah, so there's something for
kids can
everyone.
play.
I had someone I'm in band with who does not have kids, and she asked, "Is this just a kid thing? Would I be, out of place without kids?" But not at all. It's for everyone of all ages, and everybody always likes it and has a good time. And it's kind of for little kids and all the way up to, everybody.
Yeah.
So
Yes. This is not like just
this
a
isn't
kid thing.
No.
This is everybody. Who doesn't
And
like
it's fun
alpacas?
because the older people act like little kids on Alpaca Day.
Yes.
Everyone turns into a little kid.
Big grown men
They go,
giggle.
And then there's always the people that want to get spit on purpose. If you know, like llamas spit, alpacas don't really spit at you, but we do have one that might spit on you. So he's, they want to get spit on, they go right to him. And that's always, I don't know, people like it. Can you imagine saying, I want to get spit on?
No.
But
We have
people
so
do.
many people who do.
It's
And we
gross.
don't advocate our alpacas being mean, but we have one alpaca who doesn't like strangers. And he doesn't do the full-blown spit. If you know what an alpaca does, it's like a warning spit, and they just go like that. That's what they do. But if they're really angry, like green, nasty, smelly stuff comes out, and that's disgusting. Our guy just has to go because he doesn't like strangers.
Reno.
And his name is Nazareno. We call him Reno. And because he's not so nice, he is Mino Reno.
But he's a fan favorite and people love him.
People love
There's
him.
like YouTube videos about him. People go on,
Yes.
you can like look up
Reno the mean alpaca.
Yes. So anyway, there's that too if you feel like it. It's a fun day.
We
So
recommend the sweet one.
yes, we like the nice
We
ones.
have 51 alpacas. One spits at you. The others will spit over food a little bit here and there. I hear the girls hollering in the background right now
because they just got fed. Because Grandpa
and
just
they're
fed.
going, "You're too close to me!" They don't like when they get close to each other. The big girls over here.
Only those two.
Just
So
them.
yeah, so you were doing a lot of things last
So
week.
last week, my mom and I were in the coop. The coop is our farm store, and we were doing lots of tagging and displaying. I'm sorry if it gets like windy on the.
It was really windy the other day, and
Microphone.
it didn't really show up on the
Yeah,
good phone.
so I
I don't
apologize.
think anybody cares about it.
No.
Right, well. So we've been busy at the farm. We've been getting ready, cleaning up. My dad's been mowing grass all day today, and so
Seeding
next
and,
weekend.
and you spread manure last week.
I did. I'm gonna put a video in of me spreading manure. My job today.
You want to say hi?
To the
Come
podcast
here.
world.
Come in. This is my
Oh.
eldest son.
Your eldest.
Say hello. This is my oldest
No,
kid.
you gotta scoot down.
That's the old one. He's officially old.
The elder.
Signed up for SATs, college tours, all that fun stuff. The reason
Tell
I'm
us
having-
tell us what school you went to and if you liked it. Should he
Yeah,
look there?
Where'd you go and did you like it? He wants to be a psychologist. He'll be in school forever.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And then work in a school, right? Maybe.
I don't know, you can do anything.
All right, so besides just being around the farm, I've been dyeing a ton of yarn. I took a couple days this week and I dyed all day. Like bananas. So, if you follow me on Instagram, I was posting about the gradient sets because I accidentally wound them back into cakes the wrong way. So I want to
I
show,
think there is a wrong way.
well, no, I was going to do them both the same way. So it's the same yarn, but because I wound, well, let me say this way might be better. So I just wound them opposite. So the dark is on the outside, the dark's on the inside here, but it's the same yarn. So I didn't know if that would confuse people when they were going to buy it. Like, you know what I mean?
I think that if you
I
like
think
those
it's
colors,
fun.
it's only, I think if you're making socks and you're making two, so like each one
Oh,
would be a
right.
sock, I think that's the only
Yeah.
issue. But if you're just doing
It's
it,
not
what's
sock
the
yarn.
difference?
This is like fun
That's
for hats.
so
This one's my
pretty.
favorite. Isn't that pretty? It's so girly.
It is girly. So is this one. It's pink and purple.
Well, yeah, but that one's like extremely girly.
Got lots of
Anyway, so I have lots and lots and lots of hand-dyed yarn.
But you have other stuff. You don't have that.
I have all
do
the gradients here. I didn't know because I was just winding the gradients. I have
Oh.
blues and greens. I have.
And is this all alpaca 100%?
This is 50-50.
Oh.
So this is 50 merino, 50 alpaca.
Is that what I made my Georgetown out of?
It
Oh, I like
is.
that yarn.
It is. It's
one I lost?
50-50. So I really like it. I don't know. It's cool. And there's so many projects that, and they're 220 yards. So there's plenty of projects you can do. And like this one, you can do this gradient to this and then this to this because the middle colors are kind of similar.
We can just make a hat
Yeah.
or a cowl.
Yeah.
That would be pretty with
Anyway.
this.
So that's
this
fun.
thing.
Yeah. We'll show them that.
Oh, so
We've also been making tons of stuff to sell at the farm store.
I made a bunch of hats so far, and then this is, I think it's called the simple.
It's a
simple
cascade
cowl. It's in
pattern.
cascade, like
Remind me to print out
like
one.
50
yeah.
simple cowls, I think. And this is knitted with one skein of the Eco Duo. So it just does that. It stripes it itself.
We
And
sell
it's-
this at the farm.
Yeah.
And if you buy the yarn, we give you the pattern for free.
Yeah.
So
It's still
it's wet.
blocking. I'm blocking it on my fat squirrel sweater calendar thing that I love.
big dog's over there.
Oh.
I can still see him though.
But this is a big seller. Like, it's so easy to make.
It's such pretty yarn.
and pretty yarn because it just does it. But we also have it in like a gray to like a
Wait, did you see the new teal?
tan.
There's
No.
a teal that does it, and a purple.
And it's still very wet. And there's like an off-white to tan. It's a
That one's
really,
my favorite.
really nice yarn because it just makes this pretty little subtle gradient.
Oh,
So-
it's so pretty.
So I have that. It's blocking in front of me. It's still wet. Yeah, so I have that going, and then I'll keep going. I'll make more stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know, I'm just gonna keep cranking them out.
I'm gonna throw some hats up. So I've been making. So this hat I have in my Pinterest, on one of my Pinterest boards on things to make. And I was like, oh, I haven't made that in a while. I'll make that hat. I know why I haven't made it in a while. It is beautiful. I love it. It takes forever. So this will not be something I make for the coop anymore. And I must have said that 2 years ago when I made it.
That's why you haven't made it.
And I was like, oh, that's such a pretty hat. I'm gonna make that again.
It's like seed stitch and knitting. I hate it.
And I made another boomerang for the coop, and I did a tester on a new
Oh, it
stitch.
looks pretty on the screen. You match the background.
So this yarn is all hand dyed by me this week. So this will be in the coop for sale.
So she'll send me things looking for color. So she dyed the speckly thing,
Yeah,
right?
So
Show it up close. And I said it looks like Mom's hydrangeas.
I had just written down, because I need name ideas. I had just written down fall hydrangea, Mom's hydrangeas. It's like light greens and
It looks
pinks
like
and
Mom's
burgundies, and it does. It
It's
looks like
Mom's
my mom's
hydrangeas.
hydrangeas.
Or
So-
your wedding flowers.
Yeah.
Very right? That's what we use for your wedding.
So I
That's
tried out
coming
a new
up.
stitch on the end, and I really like how it turned out. So I started a new one. So that'll be, the pattern's written up, I just have to finish it, so
And name
that'll
it.
come out. And I have to name it.
It's hard to name patterns.
So it's kind of like wave or wing shaped, or, well, oh, the dogs are wandering, but they're going to find the kids.
Mom, she looks like a superhero with her cape. She's like a giant blanket thing on because it's chilly right now.
It's chilly.
But she looks like Alpaca's superwoman.
Look at this. So do you know what this yarn was?
It looks like New York Giants.
So it's
Oh.
a kid's hat.
It's really tight on
It's
me.
for little kids.
Yeah. It's once it's
Do
on,
you
it's okay.
remember in Rhinebeck? I've only been to Rhinebeck once. We went and there was half dipped yarn, so it was like white, and then
yes.
so that's what this is. And I did it a year or two ago, and I never made anything with it.
This is perfect for it.
And it's really
Did
fun.
you ever see that booth, guys? If you've been to Rhinebeck, so like
has
when did you
half-
go? 3 years ago.
2 or 3
3
years ago?
They were like half dipped, and I'm like, how does it work up? I don't know how it works up. I don't understand it. And I was like obsessed with it. And then you did it to see what it did, and then yeah.
And I never made anything with it.
This is cute.
So it's striped on the brim. So the brim is like slightly
it's
striped,
like, yeah.
and then
Yeah, the half dip.
this is the half dip.
It looks like New York Giants, doesn't it? It'd be like good.
I thought it was cute for a little kid around here, because
I always wondered how that would.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so that's how it worked out.
Nice for pom pom too. I like it. That's very cool. I don't know how it would work up knitted. I've seen it's like kind of
yeah.
and I didn't love it knitted.
Yeah, I didn't know how it would be, so I did this bigger stitch.
I like
I
that
like it.
though. That's great.
A basic, nice little infinity. I love making infinity scarves for the store because it's like 1.5 skeins.
Yeah.
They're pretty. They're easy to wear. I like wearing them, so I think it's fun to make them. And then I made this one. It's a little narrow, but once it's wrapped around twice, it's pretty. And I had made it last year, and we keep the handmade stuff usually on one side and things that we bring in on the other side. And I walked in and there was a scarf on this sweater, and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. And I walked up to it, I was like, oh, I made that. So that was this. I hadn't made that in a while. So I'll have to make like a
Is that
wider
your
one.
snowflake scarf?
No,
Oh.
this isn't. You know what? I love that snowflake one, but it takes a little time, and you work it the long way. So if you're running out of yarn,
that's right, that's happened to
you
you.
can't
You
get
can't keep-
around the whole way. So I prefer to do my infinities short, so that way I can just go until the yarn runs out.
Yes, I remember.
I
that's
know, like,
happened
oh,
to
I'm
you.
not going to be able to make it.
You
Whereas-
get those texts from you like, any chance anyone has like 2016 gray from the farm alpaca
Yeah.
yarn?
So I don't make infinities big anymore. I do them short, back and forth. And that pattern is, I bet I could scoot it down to an arrow though. I feel like I've tried that and it didn't work. Anyway,
That's a pretty one. I like the snowflake one.
I don't know if I showed this last time, but I was doing this at a lesson. It's a pretty stitch. It looks knitted sideways,
Yeah.
but it's crocheted.
Is it for a kid or an adult? Can I put it on?
It's a type.
Oh, adult.
It's a, yeah.
I
So,
love that
anyway.
one. It's like springy.
I've just been making lots of little stuff and dyeing lots of yarn.
What have I been doing? Started a sweater.
Another sweater.
Another sweater. And guess what color?
Mustard? Could it be?
Shocked. I know.
Is it ochre? Or is it
Straw.
mustard?
Straw. Okay.
It's a little dark for straw.
It is dark for straw.
Can you sit and lay down?
That's what it's called. Okay, so let's talk real quick about my
Lay down.
sweater, because I'm doing farm stuff, but when I have to have a sweater on the needles, or I just like twitch.
Come here.
So for 2 whole weeks I had no sweater.
Go.
So I wanted, my son is looking at colleges right now, and I feel like I was going to college. I had to check off all my boxes. So
Check out the colors of the colleges so that you make
Oh yeah, can you go to a school that has mustard in their college?
Kutztown.
Kutztown, that's where I went to school.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh Golds. Go to Pittsburgh. He was going to look at University of Pittsburgh. Done.
Six.
Go to University. I already have half the wardrobe. I'm good. Black shirt. This. We're good. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to like check off all my boxes. I wanted a simple sweater, but also a chart, a little something to get interest. But sometimes you have like rows off, and so I was texting Joan, which I call just Joan, and I have to say a little story because this is funny. I was at work telling my friend Peggy, I was texting just Joan about sweater ideas and blah blah blah, and like Seashore Sharon, blah blah blah, and Purple Debbie. Peggy's like, do you know you're talking about all your friends like they're like superheroes? Like,
We're knitting superheroes.
she's like, I think it's so funny that you don't just say Debbie, Joan,
My friend Debbie.
Paige the Framer. She's like, I know who
Paige the Framer.
She's met Paige. She's been to Paige. She's like, I know who Paige is. Paige the Framer. I say it with all our names, like our full. And I do. And then I was watching Paige's podcast the other night, and she was like, I'm going to Maine with my friend Seashore Sharon. I'm like, see?
We all do.
But you and I don't have full names. Remember we talked about that? We wanted to
we
make
don't.
like
Well, Paige calls you the sweater guru, but not
And-
everybody calls you that.
No, and so does Joan calls me that too.
Oh.
So maybe, but they don't say like sweater guru Leanne. I have something in my eye. Paige the Framer, not the farmer. All that. Anyway, it was just funny that Peggy was like, you talk about them like they're superheroes.
We were gonna do like fun T-shirts for Rhinebeck
We're
with
like
all
the-
of our names, but
yeah, we don't have names.
I don't have a name. She
I
doesn't
don't
have a name, and my mom doesn't have a name.
No, we don't.
We're just the Sherman girls. We should just do the Sherman
Oh,
girls.
Yeah, Miller calls us the girls.
Yeah, the girls.
So anyway, I just thought it was funny. So anyway, my sweater, I knitted at Georgetown a couple of years ago, and I lost it. It's disappeared. I think I left it at a friend's house, and I think it accidentally went home with people, and they wouldn't know that it was mine. I think that's what happened. So this is kind of like a Georgetown with a little more stuff to it. It's called After Searching and Searching and Searching. I found a
we
sweater.
were doing lots of texting.
She was helping me.
I would see something on Instagram and send it to her, be like, how about this one? How about this one?
There was always like issues. I had issues. So I ended up finding this one, which I'd
Stop
never seen
whining.
before, which amazes me because I've been on Ravelry and like search. So this is called the Quill sweater, and it's like you can see it's kind of basic in the front, and then there's this pretty feather thing. What is happening next to me?
Come here, Finn. Come here.
Vinny wants to be on the camera.
Finny! Here's the dog I'm always yelling
There's the
at.
fat dog with a
He's
no
so
torn
good.
ACL.
He wants to go home and lay down in his
He's
bed
tired.
because he's tired. It's time to lay down.
Benny.
Finn, come here.
Did you feed him yet?
Yeah.
Yes, he ate
Oh.
at 3 o'clock because he's so fat.
Here's my yarn. Cascade 220 Heathers. Good old classic wool. I did the bottom. I started the little, there's like the beginning of a feather.
Oh,
This'll
I can't
be,
wait to see
This will be
it.
my pockets that I go back and do. Very happy.
It's going to be so
I feel
pretty.
so much better. Dalton knows. I was like twitching last week. I'm like, I know I was better. Remember?
Yeah.
It was football Sunday, which
Yeah.
is like 8 hours of watching football and knitting, and I had nothing. I did not have a sweater, so I was knitting like hats and cowls.
So
I don't like that.
we need to talk about the sweater. So make along, people.
Oh yeah, Rhinebeck Make Along. If you haven't joined, you have to join because it's starting to close. We're almost done. Join on Purple Debbie, yes, because she's on Instagram. How to join? Go on Ravelry. Look for Arrow Acres Farm in the groups,
Yes.
and Rhinebeck. It'll say Podcast Cal. all you have to do is put a picture of what you're working on. Doesn't matter if you're going to Rhinebeck.
And
Just-
there's a little link, like there's a thing at the bottom, like,
Well, that doesn't.
all right, look under your video. There's a thing you can click there. It says like about or description. I put all the info and all the links in there. So you
Okay.
can just boop, boop,
So
click on
Purple
that.
Debbie, go down, click the thing, put a picture up, and just say like, hey,
And if
guys.
you don't know how to put the picture up, text her.
And I'll
you'll
do
we'll
it for
enter
you.
This is Purple Debbie's, or I'll put it on Instagram. And
Yeah.
Purple Debbie, you should be on Instagram.
Well, I wrote on there, I think we need to set up just a whole new account. She's tried twice and can't. She would love it. She can't get on.
I was on Instagram and I had to take a screenshot and text it to her the other day
Yes.
because
She's on Instagram. She's tried.
yeah.
She's probably sitting here going, I've tried, girls. I've tried too
We know.
many times. We'll get you on. Anyway, so you can...
Rhinebeck. When we're in Rhinebeck, we can figure it
Yes.
out. Well, oh, she's not going.
She's not...
I'm sorry, Purple Debbie.
That was mean. Her niece is getting married.
How dare
Who
she get
gets
married,
married on Rhinebeck weekend? People. Aww.
Purple Debbie, come over. Wait, she might come over next week to take pictures of the deer. I told her we have a family of deer she can take a picture of. You come over and we'll get you set up on Instagram.
Okay. Right now she's at home going, okay.
We love you.
All right, Purple Debbie, superhero knitter. Okay, so that's that. So join the make along and we have prizes. And I think next.
Hashtag Arrow Acres Rhinebeck Cal.
Okay, and I think next podcast we should show some of the prizes because I've collected
Yes,
some.
and I think that we should do like a random drawing and our favorite,
Oh, I love that idea.
and do two because
Okay.
we have a lot of gifts.
Yeah. Do we?
we do.
Okay.
Robin gave us the
I have a bag.
bag.
I
We
have
have
some
yarn.
yarn. Okay.
Paige is giving us something.
frame.
I have a tape measure.
I might have apple buttons.
We've got
Okay.
stuff. Rhinebeck,
Oh, a pair of socks.
a pair of alpaca socks. from
Peanut
the
Gallery
coop,
just offered a pair of socks, alpaca socks, and tickets.
and Rhinebeck tickets. That's a lot of presents.
Okay,
So
that is a lot of presents. Okay.
And I'm just gonna make a bag too. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so next, I haven't told you about this. You ready?
Yes.
I'm at work. I'm a graphic designer for those of you that don't know. I work for a senior living company in their corporate office. Work with a lot of finance people. I'm the only weirdo artist in the group. Well, there's marketing people, but I'm the only artist. So we get an email, and if you've ever watched The Office, the show The Office, like I live it. Like that's where I work.
Wait, speaking of The Office, I just said this week I need a new show to watch in the afternoons. I want The Office. I want funny, quirky, but I need a little romance. I need like, are they gonna
You
get
need
together?
The Office. You need Jim and Pam.
Superstore is kind of like that.
Oh,
You watch
Peggy
Superstore?
likes Superstore. She loves Superstore.
But I need but I'm caught up and I'm waiting for the new season to come out. So I need something like The Office. So if you have it, comment.
Okay, so I work in that environment. Like we do, like happy birthday. It's awkward. Like the same guy cuts the cake. The same girl does the thing. Like I swear to God, I live it. So I get an email that on October 3rd we are having a pumpkin carving contest.
Can I join? Can I pretend I work there?
And we can bring it. We do it at home and bring it in.
Yes! We're gonna win! I love carving pumpkins!
And a multicultural potluck. So I'm making goulash. My mom's goulash. That's a funny discussion too.
In a pumpkin.
Bring it in a pumpkin. Oh, that's a good idea.
No, because you have to stick them out. Wait, you're gonna need a pumpkin this big.
I'm Mommom made goulash. The first time I was like just married and I wanted to make Mommom's goulash. I asked for the recipe. No lie, I could have fed 4 football teams. And I called her. I said, Mommom, it was great, but that was a lot of goulash. I said, I could have fed a whole football team. She said, oh yeah, well that's what I did. I used to make it for Uncle Lenny and the football team. So I like quarter the recipe, and it grows overnight. Like it takes
the
the liquid
pasta
in.
like sucks up a little bit.
So Rick used
it's
to
like
call
Chinese food. It just keeps coming out.
Rick used to call it the wall of goulash. So anyway, I thought, because I was like, well, that's fallish, and that's like Mommom. I'm gonna bring a whole loaf of white bread too, and put it right next to it. But then I thought maybe the apple pie. But anyway, I'm super excited about
but that apple pie.
I'm super excited about the pumpkin carving contest. And at the time that I got the email, someone from finance happened to walk in my office and was talking to to Carol, our secretary, about like invoices. And I was like, yes, a pumpkin carving contest. And she was like, oh, clearly you're probably good at that. Because I'm not excited about this. And I was like, this is awesome.
I love carving pumpkins. So,
But the
I'm
pressure's
in.
on because I'm the only artist in the entire building.
Wait,
I
is there
better
feet?
win it. No, you can do whatever you want. Oh, and I think like you can't get
Do
the stencil.
like the skull face, and we'll do it like
Coco?
really cool.
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna do linoleum
like
cutting with you.
Dia de los Muertos.
I'm gonna draw and you can like linoleum cut.
Oh,
for
I
me.
will. Oh, I will do
But
that.
I think I need to do both. I need to cut
Oh,
through
we need to
and-
carve like the
yes.
ones for my wedding. We need
Yes.
to carve through with a little candle in, and we do the surface carving. I do surface carving with a linoleum carver.
Yes.
So it leaves the bright light orange
Yes.
underneath, and then
Yes.
We should do something for Farm Day.
yeah,
Oh,
Farm
yeah.
Day. Okay,
Yeah.
Arrow Acres.
Oh, and also if
We
you
don't
grow
have any
your
of
own
our own
pumpkins, something
pumpkins.
we used to do, if you are growing pumpkins at home right now, go out with a pocket knife.
Too late now. They're pretty much
It's
ready.
too late.
Oh, yeah, they were already picked.
Next year, in the summer when your
in
pumpkins
like
are like
August.
this big, you can write like your name or whatever, and as it grows, it
And
scars.
it scars in it. It's really cool.
It's very cool. We used to do it as kids, and when we had pumpkins, but we don't have them anymore because the deer come and eat.
10
all
years
of-
ago was our biggest harvest because it was my wedding.
Yeah.
And we had hundreds of
Yeah.
giant pumpkins.
We used to have pumpkin
beautiful
parties.
gourds,
Remember, Dalton? There were
Little
some
pumpkin
parties.
little tiny
Yeah.
pumpkins.
They were so fun. We
I
used
was
to
talking
have,
to Riley Adam about those, like,
The deer eat them all now.
last.
So we need to put new high fence up. So we have a pumpkin patch where we grew them, but we can't because there's a deer family that Purple Debbie's gonna come take pictures of next week. And they just eat them all.
they say, yay, they planted
Our
pumpkins for us.
blossoms. Oh.
Well, anyway, so that's exciting, and I didn't tell you about that yet because I knew you'd be
Yeah.
excited with me.
Yeah.
I had to like save that in. I've known for like 4 days. I couldn't tell you. You want to talk about me shrinking?
Yes.
I shrunk. I'm not surprised. I know that you
Still taller than me.
I know that you shrink over time, and I have a really bad back, so I wasn't surprised. But my son, my
You're a lot taller
middle
than me.
son, I'm a lot taller than him. I was 5'8" for a really long time. And my middle son is taller than me now, and I have to look up at him. I know he's taller than me, so I took him for his physical the other day, and they measured him and said he's 5'7.5". I said that's impossible, because he's taller than me. I have to look up at him, and it was she just had a baby.
A doctor?
Laura, the nurse. Laura, dark hair, very nice.
Oh,
she had
yeah,
a baby.
she had a baby?
She had a baby. Anyway,
Had a baby.
I said and she said, "Do you want to get measured?" I was like,
No, you should have said no.
I didn't get weighed. I'm not getting weighed, but I got measured. I'm 5'7".
An inch?
Mhm.
That's intense.
I shrunk. I'm like Mrs. Poston. She shrunk
I
a
saw
lot.
Liz today.
So I'm 5'7" apparently, and Garrett is 5'7.5", unless their measure
Oh,
is
I'm not
completely
getting
wrong.
measured ever the rest of my life.
Measured?
Wait,
I'm
I'm,
not getting
I
measured.
wish I was shorter than I am, but I also wish I was like smaller all over.
You're taller, you can-
I like being tall because there's a lot of room for the weight to go.
I like being shorter. I don't
Maybe
like.
someone's wrong.
I don't know. I like
Because
being
that's
short.
what you are.
I
That's
get-
good.
But I wish I was even shorter than I am.
Do you remember what Jamie said? If you're short, you're always
cute.
cute. My niece said that. If you're
Yeah.
short, you're always cute, no matter what. Because like you're little, you're cute.
Yeah.
Because we thought she'd be tall, but she didn't.
Oh, she's really short, right?
No, 5'5",
Oh, she's taller than me.
5'4", 5'5". She's taller than Tracy. Tracy's like 5'3". Yeah, Tracy's little.
I don't think I ever reached 5'4". I think I was like 5'3 3/4, and I said 5'4".
Carol's
on
like 5 feet and like an inch, and her mom, she said, was like 4'11 3/4. That's
Yeah.
little.
Yeah.
So anyway, I shrunk. This is very random, but it was strange to me. So what time are we at? Look at that!
We're good. We said half an hour. We're at half an hour. I have
My
a fun
feet got
intro.
bigger, yeah.
I've got some fun little videos. So
Yeah, so we did
we're gonna
pretty
be right
well.
about half hour, I hope.
Look at that. See, you wanted to stay under a half hour. What else? Can I talk about TV? I finished Jack Ryan.
I didn't start it yet because I'm waiting for my husband because that's a show he's gonna like too.
Yes.
So
It was
I wasn't
intense.
scratching. I
It
was
was-
trying to fluff my hair.
It was intense. It was awesome. Watch it. I also watched.
That's Amazon Prime.
What's the movie we watched? Someone's a loser.
Sierra Burgess is a Loser on Netflix.
The movie you watched today.
Yes, I'm gonna
Very
talk about that
cute.
too. Very cute movie. Watch that.
Cute, like-
Barb from Stranger Things is in it. She reminds me of Miss Claire. Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Far from
Oh
Stranger
yeah,
Things.
yeah.
The
sorry.
first episode.
Yes.
That's
The
all I know
first
her as.
I knew who she was, but I didn't put it together. There we go. It's
Barb
Barb.
from Stranger Things.
I didn't love Stranger Things. I don't even think we finished season 2.
I love Stranger Things.
Yeah, you just lost a lot of viewers. I love Stranger
I
Things.
love
I
Stranger
think we
Things.
finished it. You know what? Everything scares me now.
Well,
So,
then don't watch Jack Ryan. Because it's the
That's real
scariest
scary.
because
That's
it's
not-
real.
but I can watch Homeland.
All right, then
If
you
I can watch
Jack
Homeland, I
Ryan.
think I can watch Jack Ryan.
And then I watched another movie by
No, like animal, creepy aliens scare me because Mom's an alien.
That's right.
Mom's an alien.
I'm a hybrid.
What are you? RH negative?
Yes.
Her blood type is RH negative,
Ancient aliens
and
of the
apparently
history.
she's an alien.
I was an experiment.
Stop. We're going over a half hour. What?
That'll be the next episode.
What?
To be continued.
What are you talking about?
She watched a show on TV about RH negative.
What is
and
RH negative?
Like
her blood type.
I've never even heard of that.
Exactly.
You're positive.
I'm A plus. Just saying. I'm A plus. No, I don't know if I'm A plus. You're A plus. I don't know what
It's not plus. A
End it
positive.
now. End it
It's not A
now.
plus. It's A positive. It's positive or negative.
I make things look pretty. I don't have a science brain. Just an artist.
Yeah, Mom watched a show, and apparently RH negative
Now, we'll talk about it another
is
time.
like from an alien world. What channel was it? Discovery?
The history.
History Channel. Go find it. What was it called?
And the ancient aliens.
I'll try to find a link and put it on the description. I hear my kids
It's a
yelling from like.
It's
way
why
over
we're
there.
like. Wait. It explains so much. Wait, it's a documentary? Like you can watch it?
It's not a documentary.
Well, how do I
It's like
find it?
on the History Channel. What'd you
End
say?
it now. You're over half an
All right.
hour.
We're at 31 minutes.
Okay.
My mom's an alien. Is that a movie? My mother's an alien.
We have a new series, The Alien Alpaca Mama. I think it's time to go now.
Time to go now.
Party's over.
Okay. Join
Make
our
along.
thing. All right.
Arrow, Acres, Rhinebeck, Cal.
Okay. See
Good
y'all.
night.
In like different sections of the world where things are coming on, and over in Europe is where the Rh negative. There's only 15% of people in the world that have Rh negative blood. I happen to be one of them, and it's very rare. And they feel that it was a genetic from the aliens
Mom is from Stranger Things.
that they were trying to improve upon it on humans.
Okay.
And this little group was. We have
That's why
different
mom
blood.
could, that's why mom could do English and math. And art.
That's right. Yeah, we're supposed to be superior.
You are.
You are superior, Mom.
So anyway, I thought it was very interesting.
Yes, I guess so. Because you're an alien.
That's very cool. That's me.